Well, hello there. Welcome back to the Golden Key Podcast. Well, my name is Lola Carey with Lola Carey Realtor Group, powered by On Demand. I've been a realtor for 21 years, and I'm here to serve you today. I have a great guest today, who is Rhonda Hutchison.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Rhonda Hutchison, and I'm the broker owner Envision Home Lending, where we help our strategic partners and our clients envision more through lending with high tech and high touch. And I'm also a reverse mortgage specialist, so that's why I'm here today, and I'm excited to be here. Thank you so much, Ms. Lola Carey, for having me as your guest today.
And thank you for being here.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
such a pleasure. I love her energy. But today's conversation is going to be living in the home.
Okay.
I have a couple of questions for you.
Okay.
The first question I have for you is, do I have to live in this home as my primary residence?
Yes, with a reverse mortgage or reverse for purchase, and we're talking about today, and that's
Yes.
actually taking the sale of your current property, moving into a new property with no monthly payment, only responsible for your property tax, insurance, and HOAs. But yes, it has to be your primary residence. It cannot be a second home or an investment property. It has to be your homestead as your primary property.
Okay, and I know I asked this previously, but I just want to make sure that people understand. When you say new home, does it have to be new construction, or can it be a pre-existing home?
It can be a pre-existing home. You're just moving from one property to next for your primary property. Listen, I will say we're exiting your current property and you moving into your new home.
Awesome. The next question I have is, what if I decide to move later?
What do you mean?
Okay, so let's say I done purchased this home
Mm-hmm.
and it's reverse purchase.
Okay, where's first purchase? Yes.
And I decide, hey, I don't want to live here anymore, and I want to move somewhere else.
Okay. What you'll have to do is that the reverse mortgage loan that you receive from the reverse mortgage. Don't forget, during this process, you're taking a portion from the sale of your current home, you put it on your new home, and then the remaining reverse mortgage stands in the midst of completing the sale. Just say, for instance, let me give an example. If you have a
Yes.
home for $300,000,
Mhm.
right, and you qualify for $100,000
Okay.
because of your age, the property value, the new home property value, and the interest rate. And let's say you qualify for 100 with the reverse mortgage, but the new property is $300,000.
Okay.
Okay, then you'll have to bring the 200 to the table from the sale of your previous property. Does that make sense to you?
Okay, so I'm in a reverse purchase mortgage home,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to sell that and move into a new reverse purchase mortgage home.
Yes.
Can I do that?
Yes, the reverse mortgage, that 100,000 I was getting that, has to be paid off
Okay.
before you can move into another home.
But if I have the equity in the first reverse purchase mortgage home,
Mm-hmm.
I could take that equity because I still have equity, right?
You should, yeah, you still have the equity because you put 200,000 down.
Okay.
And yeah, and I know I was going around Blueberry Bend until I get to what you're. But I wanted to make sure you understand. Yes, you have that equity in there. You put 200,000 from the sale of your first home. We're just going to say. Then you moved into a new reverse for purchase home. Now you want to move into another one. Yes, you still have that equity because you brought 200,000 to the closing table initially.
Okay.
So yes, you still have equity in that home.
Okay.
But that 100,000 that you borrowed for that second home,
I have to pay that off.
back.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Not that I'm going to be doing all that moving.
Yeah, we didn't see your hands. No, one thing about it, moving, we don't move. We don't move. You know, like you said, I'd rather cut my wrist and bleed slowly than move.
It's too much work. So I just wanted to put that question out there just in case. Because you just never know.
You never know. But
I may have to move into a senior citizen home where someone is taking care of me.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know what will be the process if I decide to move again.
Yeah, yes. You just have to pay your reverse mortgage funds
And
back.
then what if I need to, I just asked, that was the reason why I asked that question.
Okay.
Because if I need to move into a living assistant or nursing home, what would be the process? And you just answered that question.
Well, it's a little different if you're going to move into a nursing facility
Okay.
or a senior citizen community that is a community and
Uh-huh.
it's not your primary property. Because you think about it, when we're moving into those kind of communities, those are not considered primary residence.
So I
So
would
you
just have
won't-
to sell
You
that
just
one.
have to sell your second home
Oh, okay.
and move into that because it's no longer your primary residence.
Okay.
But that's a great question.
Yeah. Because you just never know what life
Right.
will bring towards you.
Exactly.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
For instance, what if my spouse, one of the spouse passes?
Mhm.
What happened then? Because we got a reverse purchase mortgage
Mhm.
and somebody have passed away, either me or my spouse. What will happen then?
They're protected. Your spouse is protected. And that's one of the things about community, especially Texas. Remember, both of you have to be 62 years of age.
Yes.
Yes, but let's call it eligible non-borrowing spouse. So in the state of Texas, both have to be 62. Whoever leaves last that's when the proceeds come due. So husband goes first, wife is protected until she passes away. Once she passes away, then the heirs will be responsible for making a decision on what they're going to do with the property.
Okay. So just in case you didn't understand what we was talking about previously, if you didn't go look at the podcast from the beginning, go back to the first podcast and then you can catch yourself up with what we're talking about today. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to create that golden life,
Yes.
the golden key lifestyle.
Yes. Living
Well,
your best life.
Yes.
After 55, but in your senior years.
Yes, you get the travel and everything because guess what? You don't have to pay mortgage.
Yeah, no mortgage.
No mortgage.
No, property taxes, insurance only, HOAs, upkeep of the property, but there is no monthly payment required. Now, if you want to, that does not prohibit you from making a monthly payment if that's what you want to do to get the balance down, but a monthly payment is not required.
Okay, so when I make a monthly payment, if I decide to do that, is bringing the payment down, which create me more equity, right?
Yes, right. It's bringing the loan, the reverse mortgage funds that you receive is bringing that down. So once your heirs or whatever decided to sell the home, it's less money they have to pay off. And some people choose to do that because they want to make sure that their heirs do not have to pay a larger amount of money. They want to contribute to the equity and the legacy in their family. So they want to choose to continue to make monthly payments when they want to. It's not required. Like one month you want to make
minimal that I have to make, or
No.
I could just make
whatever you want. It's not a minimum because there's no
Awesome.
monthly payment required. So if you said 1 year I want to pay $5,000 or I want to pay $100 a month, or I just want to pay, I see things are going great now, I want to pay more money, you can do that to get the balance down.
Okay, so excuse me, when I pay the balance down, let's say I came into some money and I just want to pay it off.
Mhm.
Could I do that?
Absolutely.
Wow.
The servicer will love that.
Well, guess what? We're about at the end of this podcast, and we want to bring to you some updated information. We're getting ready to have a major event where you can come out and ask as many questions as you want. We will have Miss Rhonda. She will be there
will
to
be there.
even do. Will they be able to get pre-qualified?
Yeah, I have my team there so we can let you know how much you could qualify based on your current property. We give you an estimate of your new property, and we can give you some numbers and print out some stuff for you.
Okay, and I will help you find your new home.
Yes.
So with that being said, we're going to say goodbye for today, but come back soon because we have the big event October the 22nd, and we're going to do a premiere of where it's going to be.
Yes, you got to stay tuned to figure
Stay
out.
tuned, because we're not telling you
we're
right
telling you
now.
everything. Yeah.
So I look forward to seeing you at the next podcast.
Yes.
Bye.
Until then, bye-bye.